Hello, my life. Hello. Yeah, that thing's working. All right, what's up? It's been a couple of weeks since I uploaded anything on Minecraft. Been playing it here and there, but not really playing it in the sense I've been. Well, let me show you. But just before I do that, let me crack my can here, like I do every single stream. And yeah, good morning to everybody. It's a little later in the morning than I would normally have it when I stream, but slept in a little bit, did a couple of things. It's good to get started. All right, so let's just do just that. Oh yeah, Duffman knows what Duffman likes. Um, get back into this thing. So I've got a notebook here. You can hear that. And I've been writing down some interesting stuff on Minecraft. Now, I have no idea how anybody is supposed to know any of this stuff because, yeah, I guess you're supposed to like figure it out as you go, of course, but it's pretty in depth. I have a little portable light here, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be adequate enough. So I'm going to put on my side light. Got like four different lights in this room. That's better. Okay, so basically you'll notice that I have nothing on me. Well, I do have something on my chest there. I was able to add a armor trim, and yeah, that's really cool. If you can read there, Sentry armor trim, emerald material, and has a blast protection one. That's pretty dope. That's pretty much all I got on me, just some food. But what I've been doing hasn't even been really making me hungry. So, and what I have been doing is educating myself. So, hence the title of this video, School is in Session. I've been educating myself. So I decided, not to start at the top. No, 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 no. We'll go right to the bottom and we'll start checking out some of this stuff. Now, what I did was I just went to something silly like this, what seemed silly, like a decorated pot. And I got my notepad, and so I just wrote at the top, decorated pot. And I just wrote, what it is, what it takes to create it and or find it or gather it, resource it, and then what it's used for. And I know it sounds very simple, and it is really in its line of thought, but an operation. But basically, I have amassed this reference book with all these interesting facts in it, and I've learned a hell of a lot. And I'm probably only a quarter of the way up the list. I've been working on this on and off. I've been pretty busy outside of the gaming world in life generally, as a lot of people can be. And so I haven't had a lot of time. I've put some time, and then of course anything to do with writing, I burn out real quick. So anything more than an hour of that, and I'm just cooked. So anyway, as I was saying, a decorated pot. And I've wrote here, decorated pot, smelt clay in furnace to get bricks, of course. Need 4 bricks. So let me just do that. So by pressing L3, you can go in here and well, that's not it. We need yeah. So you see there, click L3, and then we're in here. So, yeah, so smelt clay in furnace to get bricks, need 4 bricks, used for decoration, and can hold a single stack of an item, but breaks upon item retrieval. So that's very interesting. So you could place them places and put a stack of, say, 64 whatever, 64 diamond swords if you wanted. I think it's really cool. It's almost like a little drop-off box, right? And so that was the premise behind it. And I went through every item, and currently I'm up to, where am I? Where's my notes? I'm up to jukebox. So I'm up to here. So I've done this much. Going down, I've done all of that. And that seems like nothing, but that took a long time, and there is a lot to all this stuff. And you might say, well, that's easy stuff. Like, what do you know? And the truth be known, I was very ignorant in Minecraft. I would just play it a certain way, and I would sort of do the bare necessities. And I figured, stuff that. I want to make like contraptions. I want to, make sticky pistons and all these kind of interesting things. And Yeah, just learn everything, learn every item, so that way I have an understanding. So the next thing along was a target, and I thought, well, it's just a target. You just shoot at it. How interesting can that be? But get this, everybody, I didn't know this, but to make a target, obviously you mine some redstone, you harvest wheat, use 4 redstone and 9 wheat to create a target hay bale. So that's literally what it is. It's just a hay bale with some redstone dust. Used as targets for arrows, also redirects redstone without the need for repeaters or what is it? Comparators. So I haven't got into a lot of the building side of Minecraft or construction. You can create a lot of, well, I used to make some circuits with redstone in the 360 days, but I never really pushed that too much. But you know, we can do a lot with this. So basically, you can kickstart some sort of contraption or device with shooting an arrow at it, which is awesome. You know, and then like for example, the next thing along is a chain. So it's just an iron ingot and two nuggets, iron nuggets, and you might not even know how to gather nuggets. Iron nuggets. You're like, how the hell do you gather those things? You can turn ingots into nuggets, or you can find them from mobs or what have you. But then you put all that together and you create a chain. Chains are used to hang decorations, lanterns, bells, signs, etc. So there we are, guys. 3 items. Like I don't want to go through every single item, but this is what I've been working on for the last, on and off for the last couple of weeks. And it's not a lot. I still have a lot more work to do, clearly. And just something like, for example, like the emerald. How fitting. Let's go find the emerald. Where did I write emerald? Around here somewhere. Well, there's diamond, so it must be the next page. No. Oh, there it is. Found in mountains, uh, trading with villagers, finding them in chests around villages and temples used for villager currency and for wandering traders. Emeralds can also be crafted into blocks for building. Yeah, I like emerald blocks. I would make like a doorway of them. Just showed I had excellent mining abilities when people would enter my house. Yeah, mine from emerald ore. Place under a note block to produce a bass drum sound. So that in itself is kind of interesting. There's not really a hell of a lot to it, but I don't want to go through every item, just because that's very in depth. But having this book, having this reference guide is cool. I might just read out a couple more that I found interesting. Where is it? Yeah, these things, fire charges. I had no idea about these things, right? So check this out. Where are we? Let me try and find the damn things. Yep. So you combine blaze powder. Let me get in here. You combine blaze powder, gunpowder, and coal used for lighting blocks and TNT. Can be fired from a dispenser and also light nether portals, acting very similar to flint and steel. Um, Light campfires, candles, cakes with candles, and initiate the detonation sequence on a creeper upon firing at a creeper. Or throwing at a creeper. So you can launch them from dispensers. I thought, damn, that's cool. That's almost like cannonballs. So I found that very interesting. Let's see what else. Just some quick ones. What was magma cream? Combine blaze. Where is it? Hey yo. Yeah, combine blaze powder and slime ball for brewing to create potions of fire resistance. Can also be used to create magma blocks for mob traps. Down elevators is basically a bubble column, it's called. You place a fire block, or rather, you create uh, the magma block. You place it on the bottom of the water, and it creates like an air tunnel, and it sort of slipstreams, like pulls anything down, like in a down current. So I thought that's cool for underwater builds. Oh, what was that other one? This thing's dope, man. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Not this thing. Although that's cool. That detects sunlight and basically can activate a rail or activate like a redstone circuit rather. That's good. You could put lights and stuff that activate. They turn on when the light fades or something. Very cool stuff. I've never really done any builds and shit, man. This is all really cool to me. Where's this damn thing? I can't even remember what it's called. Not a bucket. Buckets are cool. Oh yeah, conduit. Let me find the conduit. Where is the conduit in here? Here we go. So the conduit is quite interesting. So you combine 8 nauticus shells found by fishing in open water. So that's those things there. Or trading with wandering traders, or killing drowned mobs. So that's all your enemies that are underwater. And a heart of the sea, which is this blue ball thing looking there. It looks like something you put in your washing machine to keep your clothes smelling good or whatever. Found in buried treasure chests, found with buried treasure maps, found in shipwrecks or ocean ruins, used for breathing underwater, seeing better, and mining faster, while also damaging hostile mobs in nearby water. So basically, it's like an underwater beacon, and it just lights up an area. And it's perfect for bases, apparently. Like you put these around your base, and you're a boss. So just things like that, guys. Like I'm not going to harp on everything, but I just thought it was really cool what I've learned so far. The boats are basically all the same, just for the different appearance, and that you're going to find that with certain things like carpet. There's no difference between red and white carpet, only that it's aesthetically, and you can use them, individually, or you can use them in combination with one another in concert, and really get some nice designs and stuff going, of course. So there's those kind of things, and yeah, man, like just I was having a lot of fun just going through and learning about each item. Just learn everything at its base level. And I learned about hoppers and droppers and comparators. That's redirecting circuits to and from. Basically, like tripwire hooks are interesting as well. You can have like TNT bombs and stuff, like all sorts of stuff. Like there's a lot of things you can only do like one or two things, and then there's some stuff you can do infinite stuff if you're really that smart. Which I'm not. I'm just going to like try and learn at base level and go from there. I've done stuff in Minecraft, but I haven't done intricate stuff. Like I've made rail with power rail, but I haven't made like activator rails. Which what do activator rails do again? Let me see if I can find it here. I'm sorry, because I went backwards. Of course I did. I don't know why I thought that would be quicker or easier or whatever. It doesn't seem to be. Oh, here we go. Combine 6 iron ingots, 2 sticks, and 1 redstone torch used for ejecting players and/or mobs from minecarts, lock or unlock hopper minecarts, and ignite TNT minecarts when activated. So there's a few things you could do there. You could have like say you have someone going on a track. You could like flick a switch, or maybe have a target even, and shoot the target. It sends a redstone charge that changes the track line. They go down a track with like TNT on it, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you could have some interesting little things happening there. It depends what you're really going for, of course. But yeah, man, like there's a lot to learn, obviously, in the game. Because I've been lazy with it. I haven't really investigated every single item. Yeah, I've brewed stuff before. I've enchanted stuff. I've used a lot of this stuff. But there's a lot of new stuff too. So just learning at base level is cool. Writing it out, what the item is, what it takes to find it, craft it, whatever. And then, basically what its purpose is. So that's what I've been doing. And yeah, still got a bunch to write out, and then when that's done, I'll have a reference book. I'll just be able to just click in, just check out stuff and work out what I need to do next. But cool, yeah, there's an actual heat to this game. I don't know who the hell designed it. Well, obviously Notch, but the point is, how did they expect people to work this shit out? Some of it's very intricate what you have to do. Especially for that's why I went to the bottom of the list. Like, I really want to just jump in here and just work out what the hell, half this stuff does, let alone what you got to get for it and all that. So, yeah, it's been fun. And it's been very educational learning all this. I wish you could see the book in front of me, the notebook. But, yeah, I won't go through everything, as I said, but it's cool to have that reference guide. All right. So apart from that, I mean, that's something I'm going to continually work on off camera. I hadn't really thought of anything, you know, for this stream. So I'll just check out where I'm up to with everything. I've even forgotten what the hell is in these chests. I've been working on this other project for so long. Yeah, but it's beneficial to learn absolutely everything in this game. I've been one of those players that was just, surface level, did a bunch of stuff. I got the most hours on this game than any other game on my PlayStation at the moment. But yeah, playing surface level basically when you start diving in, that's where the real depth of the game comes in. That's just all my random blocks and shit for collectibles. You beat Resident Evil 4? I did indeed. I have Separate Ways and Assignment Ada still to do. What is up, Silver? Yeah, I still have those to do, but I just felt like cracking on with this. I was just talking about, I don't know how long you've been here. I was just talking about this book I started writing out and all the items in the crafting table. Been learning each one. Even if it sounds simple, like piece of carpet, what is carpet used? Just Google it. What is carpet used for? And then you find out, oh, it's not only just used for decoration, it's also used for X, Y, and Z. It's also used as an ingredient in this craft and this build. So yeah, there's a lot to it, man, and all the different stuff. And I can't wait to fully get this thing written out. I'm only like a quarter of the way through all the items, craftable items in Minecraft and all that. So I started from down here. Let me scroll down again. I started from the bottom and now I'm here. Isn't it a Drake song? All the way up the top, went to boom, hit the jukebox. So we're this far. We've investigated this many items, and I've got like a quarter of a notebook full of information. It gets ridiculous. So when that's all full, then school really will be in session. But yeah, I mean, just simple stuff. Like a lot of stuff I know, like I can just see things that just stand out to me right now. Like, oh, okay, there's flint and steel. Obviously, you need, you know, flint and steel and iron. You put them together, you make that, and you know what you use it for. Like you were running around burning trees down, which is a way to use it. You can use it on mobs. You can use it to start portals. You can use it to start campfires or whatever. But what else does it do? Like until you really investigate it. And there's some things, man, like you just would never come up with on your own. Like it's very intricate. Like I don't even know how to explain it, but the notepad is a good, oh, I don't know. Well, actually, I have a rule here. I should measure it. We've got centimeters. Okay, it's in centimeters, so you guys are gonna have to work that out. What's that? 15 and 7, 22. So it's 22 centimeters, you know, and let's give the proper measurement. 22 by 15. There you go. And two items covered, one page. So just the amount of writing that was involved was pretty in depth. And I didn't want to go into every item, just because it's going to take a long time. And I'd rather just talk on the items that we're going to interact with for that session. You know what I mean? Like we have a plan to, whatever it is, make bamboo rafts. So we're going to make a bunch of rafts and then we'll learn it and we'll talk about it then. Other than that, I don't really want to harp on everything because that can be lengthy. And okay, so just looking at some of the items here, I'm going to be investigating shortly. I do most of this stuff off camera just because it's a bit grueling and I've got to talk to Siri, so to speak. Like a fletching table, smithing table. There's these soul campfires. So yeah, they just emit a blue light, so it looks pretty hectic, I guess. And then candles, you can put candles on, cakes. So when you bake a cake, you can put candles on it, light candles, and sing happy birthday to people. Glass bottles, I found out you can use glass bottles on beehives to get honey, and then use that honey to get sugar, because some recipes require you to have sugar, but you can also just get sugar from sugar cane, of course. But just knowing that there's different ways to get the same resource or different things you can do with said resource It's interesting to me. All right. So apart from that, let's get geared up and go do something, right? Yeah, I did title this video, what was it? School is in session. Yeah, school is in session. But we can get out for a recess. We'll go for a recess break. God, not the bees. Here's a question for you, right? Is Nicolas Cage like, oh, is he a bad actor that because he's so bad, he's so good? Or is he a good actor that's just bad? Dude, I was watching, my son was watching Con Air, and I was watching that scene where he gets out of the airplane and his mullet is blowing in the wind, and he's just giving that fucking cheese ball look. And I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love it. I think he's a great actor, but at the same time, I'm like, is he good or bad? Like, I can't tell. Like, is he a C grade actor or he's done so much stuff. There's times where he's really, really good, and then there's other times where it's cheeseball as fuck. And I don't know if that's like him or the role or the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to properly word it. So there's that, and it is like 5 o'clock in the morning here. Look, dude, he's good. I'm not saying he's not good, but he won an Oscar. But there's times where you're just like, fuck, man, is he like he's like overacting or like the bees like the way you referenced it? Why did you reference it then? You referenced it because it's a classic scene, but it's also kind of over kind of playing its own hand, I think. I don't know how to word it, bro. I don't know how to word it. Now it's just out. He's a serial Nick Cage hater. No, no, man. I got so many of his movies. I'll be honest though, I bought a movie. What's it called? Oh, fucking Flight Down or something. It's where he's a pilot. Dude, we got it because it's unironically so fucking funny. Just the acting and the whole shtick. It's funny. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can sleep because no, it's not sleepy time. It's not sleepy time. I think my cat wants back in. Come on, biatch. In, in. Just doorway. In or out? How indecisive, young lady. Hmm? How indecisive of you. Yeah? All right. I'm gonna turn this light off now because I don't need it. I was just using it to talk on this reference book I'm working on. Here the pages. Oh, I fucking ripped the fucking corner of it. Oh well. I might just type this out when I'm done, and I'll just be able to use it as more of a like instructional guide to Minecraft because there's a lot of uncertainty in this game. Still haven't seen either Wicker Man. I don't know what I need to see next. Well, there's so much out there. I mean, they're making movies and games like just in high volumes, and then there's such a back library for everybody. It's where do you start exactly? Uh, Still got planks of wood here. That's ridiculous. Okay, bro. Let me just find my armor chest. Um, do, 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 do. Um, Hello, Mr. Enderman. Where did he go? I guess the game's like, dude, we're just gonna start bringing him down here. That's why I need this roof here, because it's the only thing that's gonna protect me in encounters with him downstairs. And that didn't dawn on me for a long time. I was just like, this witch has been here a while. I might just take the hit just to get rid of her. There's the Enderman. I added new doors. Hey, fucker. I'm gonna die here, bro. Look at them all. Oh, fuck. Mr. Ender dickhead. Everyone's just wailing on me, bro. Yeah, I added these doors. I don't know. I probably talked about that like 15 episodes back. No, I didn't see the Minecraft movie. I'm not that much of a fanboy of the shit. It's basically I just enjoyed the creation of the game early on, and now it's like I want to learn. I want to learn all the other shit just to know what I can do, because the Nether's pissing me off. I haven't even Googled whether I can like find it via coordinates. Is there like a designated, the same way there's a spawn point in this overworld? Um, is there like a fixed fucking uh what do they call it? Fortress location in the Nether? Is that what's up there? I want to kill you so bad. When I start making potions, I'm going to start throwing potions at witches and see how they like it. Any antidote to the potion? That's a good point. There is. So I haven't even gotten into that side of it either. There's so many ingredients I need to gather to use in potions. And there's everything from invisibility to breathing underwater. What was the other one? There's just so many. Look at these mobs. They're just out there waiting for their shot at the title. And this chest here, this has got all my maps in it, which is another job to itself. So when the game starts becoming like a second job, right? I want to link my bank account. Hey, Mojang, start paying me. But yeah, that basically was the thought process behind this this stream, was to just talk about what I've been doing on and off with the time I had available. I mean, obviously I didn't sit here straight. I could have, if I was able to grind it out, I could have done it in, a couple of hours, more than that, maybe like 4 hours or something. And then like you won't realize, but like the rabbit holes you can go down just by researching one item. It's really interesting, like pistons and stuff. You obviously can push an item with a sticky piston. You can push and pull an item and or player. So you could literally like have pistons moving in a certain sequence based on pressure plates and a redstone charge, and you could literally navigate the person through a particular maze or area, just like almost like an elevator. There's ways you can make elevators and also almost like escalator type things. What else is there? There's droppers. You can transport items automatically from automatic farming. It just goes on and on. It's really cool, like to go down the rabbit hole, and then your brain starts thinking of subsects and different things you can create and or design and all of that. So, like, normally copper is useless. I spit at it, but copper ingots good for making what are they called? Fire rods, lightning strike rods. And anything within 140 to 160 blocks, any strikes will automatically hit it, and that means your animals and won't die, get hit and die. Mobs can get hit, and then you can get supercharged creepers, which are like even more destructive. So you don't want those. They're like they glow. I think a blue. I think I've seen one. I just ran. I was like, oh my god, like super rare. So yeah, and you'll get property damage if you got fire spreads on. You'll have like fires will spread and you'll lose property. Any antidote to the poison? I've answered that one. Not much of a fanboy. Sees part 23 of his streams. Yes. Yeah, I guess it's just I like games where you can hang out in and chill. Like that's why I like the forest, but with the forest it gets progressively harder, and just surviving becomes an annoyance, and you're just hearing mobs trying to kill you nonstop, which is somewhat the tale of this tape, but it's more manageable. So you item frames, signs, and then these types of stones, and then types of tables that do different things. What the hell are these bags for? I don't even know the hell they're for. Crossbows. Just learning it at its basic level is enough to, help spark other ideas and stuff like that. So yeah, combining gold and melon gives you glistening melon. I think it just gives you like properties. So I want to learn everything about each item, so that way when I go into my final boss battle, I'll have the best of everything. There's enchanted apples too. Like you can literally, or enchanted golden apples. So you can have a golden apple, but then you can enchant a golden apple. There's ways to do it. It's not always as straightforward as it sounds. And books too. Apparently, enchanted books are very important. They give you certain abilities and skills. So yeah. Oh, hang on, my freaking YouTube's playing up again. Oh, dude, I don't know if it's my phone. Like, I have a theory that when your phone is more than 3 years old, they start fucking with it remotely to make you buy a new phone. Slight annoyances, right? They just tried to seduce me with a big-breasted woman as I was clicking in. Man, that's another topic, bro. Seduction and lust. Like they just painting it all over the internet. It's not good for a man. You've got to keep your juices, son. Keep your juices. It's where all your creativity is. I'm not even joking. It's where they want to keep you. You want to keep your nuts empty, bro. They want to keep you down. Keep your nut. Keep your nut. Keep those creative juices, boys. Use them when you need them. I'm not even trying to be rude. I'm just saying it like it is. Think about it. When you're in that mood, you're just like, yeah, man, chill. Let's just watch some Netflix. There's no spark to people. Like, I don't know. I've heard boxers talk about this. Like it does help with aggression levels. Makes you more focus-driven, purpose-driven. I don't know. I never thought I'd be discussing this on Minecraft. It's all connected somehow. Look at all the different types of woods here. Certain woods, jungle wood, for example, is only found in jungle biomes. So that's something we're going to have to go exploring and find these different biomes. But yeah, man, I'm not going to be happy until I get this this guide written out completely. And I'm not even joking. This is where I'm at. I've showed it before. This is where I'm at from bottom to top. So you go to the all category. See there? You got construction, equipment, items, nature, all. So go to all, and I'm literally frickin' here you go. So you see where the slider is? Look at the slider. I'm like, is that a quarter? I've done a quarter of it, and it's taken hours and hours and all this writing, and I'm making it look nice, and I'm underlining the title, being all professional. But I like writing things out. I used to do that a lot when I was gaming. I'd write out my own play guide as I went along. It's fun. My own FAQ. I'd never submitted or anything. I wasn't one of those types of people. I was just like, write it in my insanely annoying handwriting annoying for other people to read, I'm imagining. Okay. Well, that's basically it, man. I don't want to harp on, which is hard for me anyway. But yeah, so much more to learn on. And that's the thing. You can glance at something and go, oh, that's just a fucking stone. What do you need to know about that? And then there's like 15 different freaking things you can do with it and stuff you hadn't even thought about. And yeah, like I said, it just extends the thought into other areas where you can you can operate in this game, and that's fantastic. I mean, I like learning new shit. So that's that. So let's get geared up. We have look at that. We have our I'll show it from this way actually. Look at that. Hey. So we put our armor trim on our. Hey, don't throw your shit away, bro. That took work to get that. Yeah, we got armor trim, and basically, you can see here, the diamond chest upgrade, sentry armor trim, emerald material. So the trim is the emerald, and this has just all its normal protection stuff on. They're pretty geared up in that sense. Maybe we should go into the Nether. What do you think? I still write out your own guides. That's cool. Well, you still write out your own guides. I very rarely do that anymore. Just I did one for Resi 0 and 1 like a year ago. It was fun. Uh, I may need to redo it though because it's kind of written in like I didn't leave any gaps. It's all one mat of words. Looks like the Declaration of Independence, but squished together more. So yeah, I probably should redo that. I probably should just laptop it out when I'm in the mood. Okay, so food. We could go to the Nether, I guess. Getting killed though sucks. I really hate the Nether for getting killed. But a lot of armor here. Find the blaze rods. Let me Google it. Hang on. No, there is not a single fixed location for the Nether Fortress in Minecraft. They randomly generate through the Nether, but they tend to appear in large castle-like structures built from Nether brick. These fortresses are part of the Nether's world generation, and the game decides where they appear. Well, they've stuck it in the corner somewhere. You bastards. Determine which structures. Da, 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 da. Look for the characteristics of Nether brick structures that mark the fortresses. Well, thanks very fucking much. No, useless. Useless. Yeah, I need to find them blaze rods. Not only for the you know the purpose of finishing the game, which is of course I like having that key to that door and just not using it. You know what I mean? And then episode 100, we'll make a day of it and we'll go and finish it. But having the blaze rods to just do so much more, make powder and then to make potions, because the potions will help us in the end anyway. So it's all connected, man. It's all connected. So food's good here. Nothing there. Redstone is actually way more important than I gave it credit for. I was just trying to move you. I went all Italian. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? So yeah, and copper too, even a little bit, as copper has kind of moved up the respect ladder just like half a notch with me. You're like, you make lightning rods? I'm like, well, Kitty's dead now, man. Kitty died. Kitty would still be alive if I didn't make if I had have made a lightning rod. So all this stuff here is just for outside. Still is just waiting here. I'm a lazy ass in that respect. Still got more work to do outside, and then the map thing. But I've got these jobs now starting to stack, and also they're big jobs to themselves. I noticed something in the not the official wiki or whatever, but it was the first choices that come up on Google. When I was Googling buckets, they never mentioned the fact that you can use lava buckets as a fuel source. And I'm like, drop the ball there. Sometimes you can look at the official guides and you know that there's stuff they miss. Like I know there's in Homecoming they miss shit. Like I can prove it. I've got the Brady guide, and I know locations where there's supplies and they fucking miss them. Same like Silent Hill 2. There's one item in the piggyback. Is it piggyback? Yeah, piggyback. Play guide of Silent Hill 2. I just got a new book as well. Prima. I just got a new Prima guide for Silent Hill 1. They missed that. They also missed in The Last of Us. They missed cogs that are in the elevator, the flooded elevator. That when you fall down off the elevator into that flooded elevator shaft, you dive straight down. There's cogs. They missed that in the official Prima guide too. He's slipping. So it does pay to do your own guides. You can't trust other people. They do inferior work. This is true. What am I flipping looking for again? Just anything I can bring with me, I guess. So yeah. Oh, look at this book. So this book here, Enchanted Book. So by having this in my possession, it will give me more abilities. Smite 4. Okay, let me Google that. All right. It says grants a weapon, sword, and axe an extra 10 points of damage with each hit against undead mobs. So just by having this on me, bro, I can have more power. And my sword already has sharpness 3. So that's a win in my book. I get it in the enchantment book. Just by having it on you. You can pretty sure you just got to have it on you. It doesn't specify that, but I mean, what else would you do? They don't like combine or anything. It's not like you put them in a fucking furnace or something, or put them in some sort of crafting table. So that should be fine. Those two things together is like, wow. So all random stuff here. These shells, I need to get more of them. Nautilus shells. Need to find more of those. Look at that. 26 pearls. I've just given up really on looking for ender idiots. Yeah. Oh, and I made a shield. You'll see. Look. Yay. Get out of this stupid Google thing here. So, definitely bring a shield or 2. Whoops. What's my best bow here? David Bowie. Power 2. That's another power 2 right there. They're just plain old bows. I don't have a hell of a lot of arrows anyway. Maybe that'd be a better one. Because it's got unbreaking on it. And power 1 would be better with the power. Okay. Say hello to my little friend. Random shit. Wood. Do I need to bring any wood? So if I'm going into the nether, I'm going to need cobblestone. 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 I don't know if I can use this cobblestone. I mean, it does say it's cobblestone. So I'm going to bring it. I think I have a shite ton of it in the boxes anyway, right? Well, I guess this is all we need. A couple of shields, sword plus the book that enhances the sword's ability, and the bow and arrow. Just weapons, armor, food, and the wind upon our back. And we will enter the nether, I guess. The place I hate the most. I'm doing it for you guys. Probably should make some form of underground tunnel that leads directly to that ladder, so I don't have to risk it when I come out here in case there's a mob like this fucker. Why is it always when I'm giving the example, game makes an example of me? Oh, I can't wait to get potions of my own. Cheeky bastard. They're always just hanging around. There's so many witches lately. Oh man, I guess it doesn't matter what time in the nether. It's nighttime all the time. It's hell. So anyway, this would be a good opportunity just to have a bit of a look around. Definitely cleared some areas. Yes, I'm thinking maybe forest there. I haven't committed to anything. I haven't really done a lot with too much. I did a little bit of tunnel work there, trying to clear that mountain. I'm going through it. So I just cleared a section just to separate it from all the other sides of the track and going straight through. Yeah, that's about it. This I just pushed just because I was curious and it didn't really lead anywhere. Cool scenery, but there was nothing noteworthy. Shut up. I wasn't committing yet. I was just looking at what's around. Yeah, that cave there is massive. I just ruined the village. There's that lava source. The stupid pillagers have ruined them. Oh, there's the game freeze up. This thing happens. There we go. It makes you shit yourself and think that your game's broken. Like, thanks very much. Well, based on what we have, let's try and do something useful with this. We've only got a little bit of wood there for general purposes. Well, okay. Empty out what we've got here. I'll keep the stack on me. Or stacks, I should say. If I die and lose this book, I will be pissed. Whoa, 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 buddy. That's fine. Half of that. I mean, and the rest. The food, I think I've got reserves of food. Oh, okay. We've got more than I thought, actually. I found out mushrooms and fungi. He's a real fun guy. Have to be planted in pots, apparently. And that certain flowers, too, have abilities in the nether to repel the pigs. What are they called? Oh, the ones, like the large warthog ones. I can't remember their names. They actually have a specific name, but it helps repel them. It doesn't specify which flowers, but certain flowers. So you get like a dandelion, put it in a pot and put it outside your house, and you have maybe one of those pigs will come running. As soon as he gets to within a certain 10 blocks or something, he'll go, whoa. He doesn't like it. It repels him. So there's recipes for repellents. And oh, man, it's so in-depth. I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Always do uncomfortable things. I don't know why. There's comfort in uncomfortability. There's safety in pain. I don't know. It's just the way it trains your brain to think, I guess. Back at it. I think the best suggestion I got from yourself, Silver, and other people, I think it might have been Dan, was go as low as you can in terms of like ground level, because I was just pushing through. I couldn't see what the hell was going on. I was just pushing. Are you friendly? Yeah. Well, friendly but useless, I should say. Oh man, this place, I fucking hate it. It's like my holiday house in hell. And I just keep pushing this one direction, but now I'm thinking, is that even... I didn't bring a pick. Am I, like, seriously on the spectrum here? What's going on? Did I not consider I might need a pick? And anything worth having may not be even in the nether here. I might need to go back. There's no reserved picks. Material to make picks. I have sticks. I could make. I'm gonna have to get a lot of stone picks here. Well, at least at least I can do something, I guess. Man, I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? Oh well, let's make this work. Crafting table, crafting. You can craft, you can cook, you can store, you can do everything. Just don't sleep, or you will die in the nether. So, we can make baseline, basic bitch weapons and tools. Make 17 of them. Probably need that many just to get down the street a little. Yeah, so much nether rack. What the hell am I gonna do with that? It's too much. It's like you want to ride the line between bringing enough, but also not bringing everything to where if you have to bite the bullet, then it's bad, but not super bad. There's that glitch again. Look, it was just frozen. I was moving the stick around. That's why it ended up throwing the cursor. What is going on, game? A lot of systems are glitchy these days. Thought they were supposed to be ahead of the curve with technology. Yeah, the ground level is where I found the fortress, like a bridge. Yeah, they stand out like dog's balls, big dog's testicles. Now that we have a pick or two, yeah, I was feeling this way more. Mommy says I can kill you. Like, oh shit. It's so like tight in here. Not in a good way. Yep. This is the fucking reality. Where's the door? Hold me. And even with doors, they can open them, the shitheads. The bad guys. The useless guys, I guess, can as well, but they, like I said, totally useless. That's the one thing, I just forget where the hell everything is. I do like the Nether music. The Nether music is better. The Nether atmosphere, like in that sense, is better. But, oh man, just they made it so tough. Why you make so tough, game? What I do to you? Ah, shit on me. Okay. I didn't bring torches. Durr. Did I even have torches? I don't know. This is the questions and many more that will be answered on tonight's episode of Unsolved Mysteries. Fuck's sake. Well, I have coal, I have sticks, so I can make torches quick. Ghast. Is that a crying ghast? Isn't there a happy ghast? You get a little baby ghast, you give it water, and then it's like you can bring it into the overworld and it flies around. It's a new update. Is this thing stuck? I'll kill it. He sees me probably. It's like Jurassic Park. He's just the big eye there. Where's me torches, yo? Me torches. Mister. Yeah, let's make 18 levers. That'll help our situation. That is a lot of torches. Ooh. How about 30 for now? Sticks are actually getting kind of rare. Medium rare, thank you, sir. Shazam. Oh, the fucking shield. What am I doing? Aha. For the first time ever in Minecraft history, I use a shield. Oh, he's over there. Oh, he's trying to rip shit at me. He'll ruin my glass. Don't look at me. I'm hideous. Let's get down there. Out this freaking door. No one can get me. It's not even in the right spot. This place is truly damned. Fuck off, mate. Oh, it's not even in the right spot again. What's wrong with me? Double what's wrong with me. These doors are good because you can see through them. There's a little gappy poo. Some doors, I think, what's the other door that does that? This one here, oak? Yeah, I like that. You could have like a horde of mobs behind the door and you're like, should I open it? There's the glitch again. Even my wife was saying in the lounge room she was getting it since the update. Dear Minecraft, you suck. I'll get 2 blocks down. It'll be here. Boom. That's what they want. They just want to murder. This is what we're going for. Just a simple direction. I just feel like maybe it's time to start pushing new boundaries, because if I keep pushing this one direction, I don't know. It may not be good to put all my eggs in that one basket. But this shit's tight as a drum, yo. I heard that there was supposed to be a Capcom Classics. Oh shit! Capcom Classics collection of Resident Evil 2 and even 3 coming out on PS5. And I'm thinking that's nice. I'd like to stream those. When though, Capcom? When? This cobblestone runs out super fast. This is the reason why I use cobblestone, guys. They can't blow me up. I think he's doing it from this side, is he? Look at that lava waterfall. Lava fall. There's a proper term for it, I bet, if I Google it. Holy moly, that was a silent one. No warning. Son of a bitch used a silencer. By breaking it like this, I don't actually pick up the netherrack. So in a way, or do I? No, that block was only there because idiot blew up the area. But yeah, this way, see, I'm not picking it up. Because I don't want that shit. Well, updates more like down dates, absolutely. Everything runs more glitchy after an update. I think that what they're doing, it's not an update at all. I think they're just fucking monitoring your system and fucking stealing all your information and your movements so they can use it in their data research, quote unquote, market research and sell this shit off. They just sell the shit to criminals. It just goes down the line, criminals. I'd like to talk to you about your service provider. I'd like to talk to you about my Benelli shotgun. Well, here we are. That's almost bacon. Just move a bit to your left side, sir. Book away. Is he coming? Are you getting zesty with me, boy? You getting zesty with me, boy? You don't want this. See, now you're gonna be bacon. Mmm. Delicious. So the fire actually serves a purpose here. Oh, look, someone stole a fucking block. No, they didn't. That was me. I cut some windows. Which I'll have to do here too, but not yet. So yeah, it's literally like this kind of level of speed here. I'm gonna have to start using the picks. I mean, it's punching them is cool and shit, so you don't actually pick up the useless netherrack and acquire stacks of crap, basically. But. Come here, piggy boy. You can't get me. You're too fat. You're too big, piggy. You're too big. Yep. You know, that's why it's almost poetry that I haven't been able to find it so far, because I don't think I'm meant to find it yet for this series, man. I think I'm meant to find it somewhere around episode 80, and then we'll spend the next 20 episodes gearing up for the Nether, and then on episode 100 we'll call it a day, right? I'm skating the line between objectives, long-term game-based objectives for finishing the game, and just everything else I'm doing. I want some clear division here. That shit goes quick. I got used to diamonds diamond picks, man, just knocking on for a while. This is not what I want. Hey, little progress, but I'll take it. Is he actually fighting that thing, or no? He's just dancing. What the hell? What the hell? You're not even worth an arrow, bruh. Yeah, this one goes for a while. Gotta start pushing new territories. Stay out of my territory! Yes, Mr. White. Nah. Very subtle music. Hey, bruh. A lot of these piggies around here. This little piggy said, "Screw you." Slight damage. Ever so slight, sir. Oh. Yeah, this place is not only boring, it's annoying. It's fun-sucking. Not in the good kind. Just sucks the funny out of the room. Sucks the fun out. Out of my way, sir. You're not helping me, you're hindering me. Oh no! Walked in the line of fire, idiot. Friendly fire, friendly fire. Even the little piggy wants to get in on it. Fuck, man, how would you do this without what I'm doing? How? Just tell me how. Shit's impossible now. Like, they've made it, like, so difficult, and this is on easy mode. Why are you playing with me, game? Wow. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect all the way around or anything. I just want some separation from the place so that they can't just drop down. Which they kind of do. Yeah, what can I do here? I mean, worst case, I'll go back and get a diamond pick or something, but they kind of burn quicker here, too. The durability is very different in the Nether. The effects of it, what it has on your weapons, tools, armor, etc. Got a lot of pork, though, from killing all these naughty piggies. Oh, there's one of those piglins. Didn't even stand a chance. Hey, is he a scout? Oh, scared me. Fuck. That was a horrible shot. I want my arrow back, bro. What a demoralizing place, honestly. I should make some steps there. Switch to sword here. You can hear some commotion. What's going on? That's why I want to separate the place a little bit. Bro, why? And then I accidentally hit you, and then... Did he just... He's good at climbing. How the fuck did he climb up there? That's ridiculous. Are they onto something? Maybe they kind of... If you watch them, they lead you there? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Hey, bro. Look at my structure starting to take some form of shape here. But in my opinion, it's the only way you can really... get anything done in this game. Other than that, you're just running around getting wrecked every 10 minutes, 5 minutes, probably. I don't know. Sort of was the tale of my tape. Every block. I'm not trusting a single block out other than cobblestone in this place. This quartz has a use. I just don't remember. I was writing something about it. Uh-huh. Great success, guys. This is progress, man. I know it doesn't look like it. It certainly doesn't feel like it, but... See the way that guy dropped down there? If I had a gun, I would have shot him in his face in 0.1 of a second. No, not that quick. No one's that quick. Quick draw, McGraw. Do you guys have to be such moronic idiots? Is this like special ed or something? Like, go away. What are you doing? His name is Ed, and he's special. And of course, you can use it as a bridge too. I didn't even really think about that till right now, actually. I guess I might have thought about it on occasion, but we're gonna have to clear this lava. That'd be a nice... I'll put some windows there. That'd be a nice little viewpoint. I don't really want to use the darker cobblestone for a couple of reasons. Aesthetically, you know, the whole OCD thing. And number two, will it have the same fire retardant effects? I do not know. It will take you forever to find the fortress by building a tunnel. First, you should scout out. Dude, I tried that. I just kept getting fucked up. They surround you. Like, this is the whole point of it. Like, you haven't... Like, when you did it pre-update. And that's like going... The difference between going on a holiday camp and then going to the same country 50 years earlier and it's the Vietnam War. It's really not the same thing at all. And I wish it was that easy. I tried scouting. I tried. I ran 10 minutes or more, 15 minutes in each direction, and I got fucked up each time. It's not like you see an enemy coming at you, you can retreat. No. They spawn enemies on you to the point where they literally will appear out of thin air in your like right on your location. They got Endermen, they got everything. It's too much. I just got sick of it, so I'm like, this is what's happening here. This is the only way to successfully do this without, you know, succumbing to all this shit, because I kept losing all my shit. And I kept having to go back, and then it just, the cycle repeated. So I'm like, this is the only way it's going to have to happen like this. And believe me, I don't necessarily want to do this. I don't want to spend that much time here. It's not like, I mean, look, there's reason for being here as well. Like, there's resources you can gather that are only available here. Or in the sense of gold, gold is way, way more plentiful here. So if you're having troubles finding gold in the overworld, come here. You'll find so much gold. You get it as drops. You'll get it just mining, just walking around. You'll find the shit. It's just everywhere. But, oh my God, you see? I do that on every video game. I walk in fire. I did it on DayZ. I kept running through the campfires. God, I love that game, man. or not DayZ, Generation Z, Generation Zero. That's the game with the first-person shooter with the mechs. Really fun. I want to get back to that one. It needs a, I wouldn't say remaster, it needs a remake, I think. With modern graphics, it would look awesome. But this is progress, man. Even just gaining this many feet is amazing. This many meters. You guys use yards, right? That's different. See something shooting at me. Go and F yourself. Oh, look, Mr. Idiot Head. Did he drop down? Where is he? Oh, look, there he is, up there, and the boys ain't reacting. Look at that shot, man. That's on the internet forever, pig. That was like... Gosh. That's like when you have a Nerf gun and you shoot it and it just sort of just falls out of the barrel. It doesn't go anywhere. Epic fail. Stop trying to jump on my shit. This isn't no jungle gym, asshole. But the shield saved me there. This is like, I'm not a noob on this game by any chance, by any means, but I've never used a shield before the other day. Just never bothered with it. I just kept getting sick of getting shot by arrows. I'm like, let's do it. There's the ghast. Why won't you look at me? Oh, he cooked the pig for me. He cooked the pig for me. Thank you. Hey, yo. Move. Oh, thanks. Come on, he's ready. He's cocked. Ah, he walked right into it, you idiot. You don't have to panic. They're like sharks. You don't panic. In some way, I should be using the fire as a, like what I was doing. Just let them get burnt to death by it. Idiots. I reckon we'll have to go back and do some mining or whatever. Get some more cobblestone. Because I don't know about this dark one. What do you think? It might just not have the same properties. Maybe I should just Google it, right? Stop guessing. How is anyone supposed to know anything in this game? Like, I'm being 100% serious here. Like, of course, word of mouth, community, all of that stuff. But without the internet, I mean, you'd be screwed, right? How are you going to know that this thing goes with this, it does this, blah, blah, blah? There's too much. You can understand the basic shit, but... Bro, another one is baby pandas cry slime balls. Or not cry them, they sneeze. When they sneeze, they'll drop a slime ball. I'm like, what? Who the fuck came up with that? But then, I was talking to you before about point-and-click adventure games on GOG. I love point-and-clicks. But some of the things in point-and-clicks made no fucking sense too. Absolutely. Like, add this with this to make this. It's some MacGyver shit that's just on another level. Here, I found a use for my netherrack. Boom, 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 boom. Get rid of these. See what I mean? Just make it a little more neater, a little more clear now. Yo, boys. I don't mind you in here, but you should be helping out, you know? Uh-huh. Gonna have to get this party started. Might do a little bit of everything today, like, don't want to spend all my time in here. Be nice to just I Spy it, dude, and then I can work on this and you know, as a side project. I'd be happy with that. Honestly, I would. If I just found, look, see gold. I was talking about the gold. Here is the gold. Just wanted to make sure that I was able to pick it up and it didn't destroy it. Certain materials, of course, will only allow you to pick up other certain materials, etc., etc. So, let's just see where this leads. Eventually, you always pop out somewhere, right? Although this is looking more like a tunnel. This is, I guess, scouting in the sense, Silver, but maybe more of what I'm prepared to do with tunneling, because, see what I mean about popping out? Because the place is just fraught with so much danger. Like there, even just there on the left side. Bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Give me my bacon. I love making bacon. Hey, oh, fuck. This has not turned out the way I wanted it to. Are you serious right now? That's so ridiculous, dude. I was trying to block this shit off. Guess I did a crappy job. Oh, something I could have got. Like lava has it acts differently in a way. Cut it off, cut it off. Is that behind me? Sometimes it's hard to ascertain where the direction of the sound is coming from. Ooh, I got a bush. Hey, piggy, why don't you come over here? He cooking to death? What's going on there? Oh shit, man, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean it. Oh shit! Rude? He's dead. He dead. Ooh, you are a fun guy. There's the wood, dude. Ah, yes. Ah, I need the shears so I can get the leaves. Fuck. I think we should go back. I want to get the shears. Don't let me forget shears, yeah? Because every time I've ever gone to one of these trees, I've always been under heavy fire. And now I've tunneled straight toward one, and I've always wanted to see if I can harvest rather, the leaves from the crimson trees that are in the nether. Please don't let me forget. I might have shears here, actually. Oh, that'd be sick. See, actually, I love it when things just organically pop up. I say this all the time. But when just the game says, hey, this is what it is, and you've been thinking about it, and you're like, I can do it now. It's like, it all falls into place. It's sweet when it happens in real life. It's sweet when it happens in the game you're playing. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So all this stuff's very useful to me. It's just not useful right at this moment. The pressing need for more cobblestone and, well, I guess we could get away with the artificial stone, whatever, but, yeah, just the pickaxes. So, okay, lots going through my brain right now. I think that's what I enjoy the most, just the problem solving, just multiple lines of thought. I like in my job, I organize stuff a lot. I think I'm good at it. I organize my video games, my collection. It's just, I guess it just helps with the OCD shit, the self-diagnosed OCD. But I don't have to wash my hands like 50 times before my brain goes, "Yep, that's a good one. That's done." No, I'm pretty good there, but just other areas. We all have it to some degree, like with the controlling things, manipulating things. And I guess it helps curb the other voices in our heads, right? But yeah, just needing cobblestone here and some more tools, weapons, fantastic. The power's been good, I guess. Like the pigs, I haven't noticed too much. The pigs die in like a couple of strikes. Um, Let me get this YouTube restarted. Every time I look down, I see that wheel of death just scrolling. It's just like, what are you doing to me? And as mentioned before, I could get comments on screen, but that may be distracting during gameplay. There we go. School is in session, yeah. I know about the point and click games. You got a shield pretty early. Yeah, you did. No manual came with the game, 100%. There is a manual with the PS3 version and the Xbox. Yeah, the Xbox 360 version. The Vita version did not come with one. The Wii U version, I think, came with one. Let me check. Oh, I'm curious now. They were still giving out manuals during that time. Get out. Everything's so tightly packed in there. Nope, I didn't get a manual. That doesn't mean one wasn't released with it, but that was kind of around the time when they sort of started just giving like leaflets. Cheap bastards. What other systems is it on? I don't know. I don't remember right this moment, but either way. Yeah, the point and click games, they had some really random recipes. I don't understand what they were smoking when they just came up with half that shit. Look at that. We got ourselves some pork. We're gonna eat the animals that were trying to kill us. We went all Joe Rogan on them. Got some more of this good stuff right here. I'm just hoping the shears is in that other chest. This is stuff I want to take back eventually. Hey, yo. That's it. I'm not using that. I'm going to use the directional from now on. It's just, God, it's annoying. Floaty. We got some ingots, or not ingots, I beg your pardon, nuggets. I'd love some chicken nuggets. There's a movie called The Nugget. It's an Australian movie. It's about a guy who finds like a massive, it's like a loaf of bread, this thing. It's fucking massive nugget, gold nugget. Pretty good. Probably on YouTube for free. Half the time, if there's some Aussie TV show or Aussie movie, it's probably on YouTube. I don't think they care about, classification the way some other places do. All right, let's have a look-ski then. Ah, beautiful. Well, enough flint and steel. I need shears, yo. There. It's almost broken, but at least it will answer our question of whether we can indeed harvest. So I'm good for returning to the overworld for now. We can go back to that tree, answer that question finally, because I want to collect one of everything, one stack of everything. I just do. I just do. Get the hell out of my way, you bastards. Yeah. Are these the leaves? They don't look like leaves. They're vines. What is that? It's just the vines? Shouldn't this have flippin' leaves, yo? Let's just gather up what we can before we get set on fire. Either way, we needed to re-up a little. Whoa, getting dizzy. I thought these were the leaves. But that nether wart. The nether wart grows as the leaves. All right. This whole time I thought that I could harvest leaves, but it grows nether wart, which is something you can absolutely gain. By hitting those vines, you do not obtain them. You have to hit them with the shears. So I just learned that. So that in itself is useful knowledge. Okay. I guess we could gather the wood. I do like that wood. But just before that, I need to get some of this shitty stone. Oh, is that soul sand? What is that stuff? Or is that more of the same? Nether rack? Nether crap? Gotta get rid of this lava flow, man. I'm pretty sure I have an amount of netherrack. Yeah, I just didn't connect the dots there that it was actually what are make up the leaves, but there are vines that grow from said netherrack. Just want to make sure we're safe before I do anything. Stop snorting. Ah ha ha! Poetic justice. I'd love it to be just over this way, man. Could you imagine? Oh, he's not dying anymore. I waited for him to look at me and then I shot him in his stupid face. Alright. Yeah, this wood is awesome, man. It's almost like taro cake. Have you ever had taro cake? Made from like, what's that? Purple potato or purple, well, it's purple in color, like purplish. I don't know. I think it's made of, well, isn't it made of taro, like itself? I don't know. It's just delicious. It's light and, yeah. It's nice when you get a nice cake. I don't know. My favorite being, I don't know why I always mention this, Black Forest. I love Black Forest cake. You get a nice one with the nice glazed cherries, the nice balance of cream, the chocolate flakes, the overall chocolate on it itself, the spongy texture. Oh, now that I can recall, he says. I don't really want to mess with the leaves too much. They're, I'm pretty sure we have some, as I mentioned. But the vines are interesting. I don't know what their properties are or what their purpose is. Guess we'll find out. Another one. Oh, he's only got a sword. Haha. Well, sucks to be you, buddy. Oh, you don't have you've got a crossbow, asshole. I'm gonna get the crossbow guy first. Must have extra power with the bow on this enchanted book as well. Just guessing, that was pretty powerful strikes. Unless they were previously damaged too, I don't know. Possibly. I'm gonna say. Alright. I thought I heard something, but I guess I'm tripping balls. Tripping balls. I just want to make sure things are decisive in the moment. How to get out. Always plan your exit. That's what prenuptial agreements are all about. Yeah, physically I'm gonna need the resource to keep pushing. That was dumb. I should have put it there for now. Keep physically pushing this direction. You know, I should just go to the, like, if I'm going, like, in a left to, whoa, buddy, from, like, this way and then this way, so I'll be going this way next, and then last I'll be going that way. That's all based on my educated guesses, because this way looked the best. Now, this is just a secondary thought to that, so I'm going in that systematic left to right kind of fashion. Maybe I should just jump the gun and go this way with whatever I've got left in a probing sense, and then that way I can, I do have one more door upstairs. That way I can say I've made an effort. And we might get lucky and hit upon it. Not likely. But you've got to have faith, right? Faith, the faith, the faith. And this is where you hear it, and then you get blown out of the sky. I heard the bow like the retention on the bow. Where's my door? So many rando thoughts going through my brain. Door, bro. Just having what you need at any given time, that's key in this game. Nine of these crimson stems. For the minute, it looks like I have the concealment of this high, low ceiling, I should say, but the risk of not getting this right can be punishing. As soon as I hear anything, I need to run. I keep hearing that tension. This is like your game, like SWAT. I'm trying to shoot the enemy, not the hostage. Dude, that arrow that whizzed past my head could have been enough to knock me off there. That was as close as it gets. And see how he came out of nowhere too. And then his homie dropped out of nowhere too. Damn, dude. You're scaring me. Making me worried for my personal safety and well-being. Oh, God, I don't like this, man. Ah. I wish there was like a quick save. I'd pay money for that right now. Give me the ability to save block by block. Really, I should be tunneling as I go along. That way it's safe, quote unquote safe, but I'm kind of trying to be ballsy, but at the same time, scaring the crap out of me. I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to have to tunnel through that. I just want to hit on this thing so bad. Just tick it off, you know? There's some gold there, I saw. Oh. I anticipated his movement. Fuck, this guy. I want my arrows back. I genuinely do. Getting a little... Oh, fuck me. Am I gonna die because of arrows? back in there, coach. All right, let's keep seeing what we can see. These guys are just too... Yeah, I think I'm pushing my luck with that. I want to keep building it up, Buttercup. My spider senses are tingling. Ah! Why don't you come this way, bro? Pussy. Pussy, pussy, pussy. Yeah, this sword's good, dude. With the book, it's just slashing them in pieces. I may have to make some form of tunnel here because I can retreat, give me some cover. Also, just stop them from being able to just pop in. That's enough to prevent that. Yeah, get me now, bitches. Actually, I better not tempt fate. So yeah, I mean, this direction, maybe this direction off to the right or something, you don't know, right? It just doesn't look good right now. But once we get through this roof area, it should be all right. It's just very, very crazy. You know, one stray arrow and that's all it'll take, and it's hot bath time. More mining is needed, for sure. Is that a ghast? Oh my god. Bye-bye. You know, just gaining inches in this game is, you know, quite the achievement. So I understand what you're saying, Silver, about, like, the scouting and stuff. And in a sense, I do when I can. But I'd rather scout through solid rock, you know what I mean, and then pop out in sort of new little pockets of areas, hopefully spy something interesting and or the objective itself. However, you know, see how I'm actually able to stay alive and retain my XP, and this is only through being so flipping paranoid and so cautious with the tools, the weapons I use. Having this extra enchanted book certainly makes things easier. It makes help. Yeah, dude, flipping nuts now. When I beat this shit, I don't think I'll ever fucking stream it again. I don't know about playing it again, but no, I'll definitely play it again. Just because it's got the ability to be a game that you have objectives, and also you can just hang out in and do your own thing. It's appealing, massively appealing. Now the forest, I was talking on the forest earlier, it does have a placid mode, which is very intriguing to me. I did start that mode, but I only got like a week or so in. Yeah, man, like you just surviving is kind of the fun of it, but then you're going to miss out on stuff you acquire from the drops, and you know, I don't know if it blocks out other story elements just due to the fact that there'll be no monsters, no mobs, so I don't know. I don't know how to take that. So, but yeah, I was enjoying it for what it was worth. It was almost like Minecraft with better graphics. Whoa, mama. That is very crazy. Either way, if we die, knock on wood, gain some ground. They're important blocks to make sure you get. You don't want to miss out in the corners. I don't give a shit. I want it completely encased. I'm just sick of these guys to the point where I'm setting up a full system to deal with them. I don't give a shit. I'm so over them. Yeah, I'm gonna look forward to cutting some windows out. Uh, 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 staying alive, staying alive. Reminds me of The Simpsons. Uh, whoa. Should we go for it? Yeah, pretty much staying alive, like the Bee Gees, but they're all dead now, aren't they? That kind of bitter irony. Oh, that's as far as we can go. Just give me some bigger path, wider path. Don't press the wrong button. Imagine that. Hot bath time. Ooh, mummy, the water's too hot. That's the scariest thing I've ever heard. I may not do the complete sides. I just want to make sure I do this middle part. Over there is intriguing for some reason. Just want to have a little breather here for a sec. Insano. Yeah, school is in session. Whoa, I got super laxed there. Too comfortable. Could you imagine just seeing it pop out? That's what she said. I'll take some gold for my troubles. I heard a bow. I'm not sure. Yeah, right above me there. You dirty dog. Well, if you're gonna break your pick, better to break it on some gold. Kind of running a bit thin here. I totally forgot to put it on crouch mode. Right, well done. I just need to know. I need to know what is beyond this. The shield's getting a little bit annoying in a sense. That when you're constructing, you're not fighting. It gets a little bit in the way. This is not a time to have indecision. There's no chance of survival on that. It's game over. Imagine this is hardcore mode, one life mode, permadeath mode, whatever you want to call it. You would probably cry tears, manly tears. Like, bro, it's just not fair. Of course, by opening this site up, I'm exposing myself to arrows. Oh, look, Whoopi Goldberg's back. Arrows and from mobs and fireballs from ghasts and such. The durability's going down. Wow. So fast. Not even fair, game. I'm gonna need a cigarette after this, and I don't even smoke. For the record, don't fucking smoke. Come on, come on. That was not good. I'm really quiet. I don't know how I feel about that. Gotta keep pushing ground, man. Finally kind of threw it. In a way. Of course. Hmm. Dude, was that it over there? No, I wish. Hey, that looks pretty square off in the distance. What's that? Trying to generate into the frame. Siggies. Yeah, man. Stay clear of those fucking cancer sticks. Horrible. Yep, you despawn. Is that it? Last stack. Last mag. God, man. I hate this shit. I really do. Trying to sneak one by the game today and just be like, don't notice me. I'm not here today. Look at that. Interesting. So this roof has been kind of providing us with some cover, but that's about to change in a minute. And then we're all exposed. We're out of the nest. But the further I can push this one line, in a probing sense, I can scout and hopefully not have to F around forever. Oh, I got a bad feeling. Oh, I just got a bad feeling. You ever get those feelings? You just like, get out now. Was it justified? I don't know. Probably not. Paranoia, alright. Anything? Just rivers of lava. Fuck, should we go for it? Just hanging here with my nuts out, you know? If we fall, we're dead. Unless we have really good drop damage on that ledge there, not beyond that, because it's lower. We're just going for it here, lads. Oh. Oh. I'll take the burn damage. I'll take it. I don't care. I push my luck. Got a little bit ballsy, kind of paid off in a way. No guts, no glory. So we'll have to return anyway because of the low cobblestone. But some interesting developments. Been a learning experience. Yeah, I do want to make more of a conceited effort. Or considerable effort toward finding this damn fortress. This is going to take too long. I was going to nudge him off the edge. Yeah, it's going to take too long by hand here. I'll get something going. Crazy, baby. So with this armor, these tools, this enchanted book, it's somewhat manageable. But the stacks just run out so fucking fast here. You just need to go back and get more. Just dropping straight in the lava. I don't need it. Uh-huh. 1 and 2, and I think that's it. Hey, bro, stand here. I want to show you something. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I was trying to push him. I didn't mean to hit him. Look at this guy. He's super pissed. You want to get me, don't you, bro? Don't you? You too. All that XP falling into the lava. That lava. But yeah, some definite progress. And this direction here is multi-purpose, I guess, at this point. Get outside, but not that we've had much need to. I mean, this was my least preferred direction, just based on looked like the wall. There was like a wall blocking us and just a lake of lava. It didn't seem promising. But knowing my luck in this place, it's probably exactly where I need to go. Let's get upstairs, organize our chests, organize our inventory, and then we'll head back. Fun deal. So we have a little bit of wood in the furnaces for cooking purposes. Yeah, this stone, I'm not 100% on feeling it, man. Like I'm really not. Just aesthetically and otherwise, just in case its properties are not as good. But all right, we'll leave that for now, I guess. This stuff here is coming with us. You're coming with us. Shitty crossbows. Do I really care that much? Wait a sec, I got an idea. Gonna annoy me and you, but it's good. It's gonna be better overall. Having a complete fire sale. Everyone who watched Die Hard 4 learned that. Fire sale. I just want to restart all this. Because Netherrack, I mean, it's shit, but it's got its reason and rationale for doing what it does. It's a big, stupid, inanimate object. It doesn't know any better. So, the stuff we don't want, we're going to take and throw here. This crossbow is good, so we're going to save that. I don't trust weapons beyond, with only like a quarter durability. They're not worth my time. Splits the stack sometimes. I don't know why it does that. The whole water thing was, I originally wanted to see if I could turn a lake of lava into obsidian. Don't think that's going to work somehow. So stuff I'm tossing here. Gold sword, I'll keep that just because it's got a high durability. This thing's gone. I don't really have anywhere to dump it either, so. Do I have torches? Oh yeah, didn't even see them there. Let's get rid of these undesirables, I guess we'll call them. The undesirables. Look out below. Came home from work yesterday. I did the lawns, front, back, and side. So that way, today I'm free to do whatever I want. Well, I still have to go down the road and do some shit. But yeah, I like doing that. Free me up to, I might play some Resident Evil later. Bit of Simon Ada, never hurt anyone. The bitch in the red dress. Okay, so let's try and gear up here. If we put one shield on our hand, we don't have to have an inventory. Bloody, bloody, bloody. So at any rate, we're coming home with some cool shit. We've made some progress. And here's our school book for today's school session. I'm sorry I can't see the emoji. Is that a ballroom dancer, salsa dancer, or something like that? Emoji? I can't see, man. I may need glasses. Just things are just getting a tiny bit harder to sort of pinpoint. I should get my eyes tested. It's not too bad. It's probably just tiny bit out. But at my age, you'd expect something. All right, collectibles. What else? Some coal. All this stuff is collectible, dude. I may have a stack of nether wart already in the overworld. If I do, I'll just get rid of it. I don't want more than just a stack, for example's sake, on a lot of stuff. Rotten flesh, I'll bring it, even though I don't want it. 64 stack of nuggets there is awesome. Got our bow, got our arrows. I actually got more arrows than I thought I would have after shooting the hell out of a lot of them. Flint and steel. Well, I was going to leave that here, right? Just simply because for the portal. A shield in the nether, I'll just bring it back. I can restock and come back. Brown mushroom, cool. Couple of axes. It's not necessary. I don't encounter enough trees like that. Just like the odd one here and there, I'll just punch it. And they're never big anyway. They're always like 6, maybe 5, 6 blocks high. Nether rack. Shears. We answered that question already. It's not needed in the nether. Except for the, for the weeping vines. I was able to harvest those with them. So, yeah, not a loss in that sense either. We found out that if you just break them, you don't harvest them. Some crimson roots, which I'm sure we already have some of. I'm not even sure what that is. Probably just decorative. And then, yeah, we got a gold sword and a crossbow that's got reasonable durability. And that's pretty much everything that we're bringing with us, just to organize in our main world. This stuff, I guess, I'll bring back what I can, but I don't plan on using it just because it was just an impulse. Like, let's bring it in case we need it, but I think I'd rather harvest actual cobblestone. Keep it legit. And let's get the flock out of here, said the farmer to the sheep. Yep, it's the bitch in the red dress. Although she wasn't wearing the red dress when I was playing it. I had her in the alternate costume, and he still said the line, which made no sense. And then it refers to a default pistol, which I sold to the merchant in certain sequences and cutscenes. Go figure. But 2004, 2005 games weren't always on it like that. Okay, we have returned. The prodigal son has returned. Nice sunny day by the looks of it. Where's the witch? I got my shield now. Well, yeah, I've never blocked anything but arrows now with this shield, so will it block potions? I'd say it would. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? So yeah, pretty much in my off time, I'm going to keep working on this little reference book I'm working on, and that's going to help give us some ideas. We can just open the book one day, pick an item, and say, let's think of what we can do with this item. Let's think of the maximum way to resource this item, maximum things we can do. We can spend the whole day on just one item, you know, just for thoughts. This gate is just ever glitching. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe if I break it and replace it, it might have something to do with it, but we'll see. So many freaking jobs. I'm trying to stay on one thing till it's done and then move on to the next thing, but it's hard because you've got things just bleed into the next thing, and before you know it, you've got 50 jobs open, 50 tabs on your computer open, and trying to balance it all. All right. Let's just check this out. That's a thing, right? Nether rack. Whoa. That is nether rack there. So, now we know we don't need that. Water buckets. I'm still trying to remember where everything goes because it's been probably a couple of weeks since I've actually played the game properly. I've been standing at this crafting table going through all this stuff and then cross-comparing it on Google and all this, writing it down and going down rabbit holes. So I haven't been playing the game per se in the usual sense. God, I hate it when it does that, man. Just stop, please. Dun, dun, dun. You're pissing me off. Okay. Crimson stem. I could keep them raw. Or craft them into crimson planks, which are nice. Ooh, what the fuck is that? Some sort of decorative block, I'm guessing? Used with 4 of these raw... What is that used for? Hafei? Crimson Hafei. 50 tabs of porn. Yeah, it's a real problem for a lot of men, like seriously, man. Terry Crews is a great example of being super honest about his situation with pornography, and you know, it's an industry for a reason. A lot of men need to talk about that and just be aware that it's a problem, man. It's a spiritual warfare battle with a lot of men. You know, it's not a good thing. There's a big difference between seeing a pretty girl and appreciating a pretty girl and watching some really deprived and degrading shit. You know, it's there's a direct connection between excessive, extreme pornography with people and mental disorders. It's actually very heavily linked. So yeah, in all honesty, dude, I wish all my fellow brethren out there strong resilience against that shit. You know, I've been there, done that many times. I'm over all that. I don't partake in that side of it. It's very dark and disturbing. Okay, my YouTube's decided to take a dive again. Get out. What's wrong? There we go. Back in. Okay. Yeah, what's this thing? I want to Google this thing. I wouldn't even know how to say it, so I'm gonna type it. What is a... Here we go. Craftable, decorative, and structural block that has crimson stem textures on all of their six sides. And do you know, like if you have a block, you can press left trigger on it and it will shred the wood on it. So it gives it a different look yet again, like stripped crimson stems. What is the use of the crimson hypathy? Decorative blocks. So it's just decorative. Um, You can craft campfires, planks, smokers, and soul campfires. Use them as fuel in campfires that will smelt 1.5 times the block. Okay, good to know. Or I can create 36 of these crimson planks, which look nice. Let's do that. Next time, we'll get more. It's a nice wood. I like, obviously I made my doors out of it. Did I make rail out of it? Not rail, yeah, there we go. The banister or the rail, as people, the guardrail, the handrail, whatever you want to call it. Different words for the same shit. People just like to get creative. Look how smart we are. Look how creative we are. Like, shut up. All we need is one word. Wood is at the top here. Okay, so we got some of that. The book is so important. I didn't realize how important it was. Like, that's amazing, man. I'm very happy with that. Weapons. I mean, yeah, why not? Let's just keep that. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't really say this is treasure. It's just well, it's quartz. I found quartz rocks with my dad when we went out kicking rocks, and it was a mountain area where about 3 hours away. We went with my uncle a couple of times actually. They were like using their detectors, and I was just kicking around. They were looking at veins of quartz, and we found some granite and some quartz um, combinations, I guess you'd call them, where it just runs through the rock stones. Pretty cool. You don't even have to go out and really, chip away at it with any sort of tools. You can just kick rocks over. You find natural things that the earth will just push out things. And I'm getting more interested in finding flower gold and things of that nature. Just videos I'm watching. I like the idea of it. So I started looking at areas local to me that maybe I could do some, you know, gold prospecting and maybe gem prospecting or yeah, just looking for cool stuff. It's weird, you go into your garden and you could find shit like I was doing some work on the lawns and I found a 19 was it 26 or 27 Australian penny and I cleaned it up a little and it just it was just sticking out of the dirt. I'm like shit. It made me think, is there more coins? But people drop coins. It'll go down 10 inches in the dirt or something then over time, and then eventually it'll work its way back out. It's just interesting. I don't know. I'm finding that side of life interesting. Video games are always amazing, but sometimes I want to do some of their shit in real life too. I want to find some real gold and diamonds. Uh, Always wanted to go to Colorado. Just looks amazing for that kind of thing, especially gem hunting. So yeah, I mean, you never know. One day I could work my way around. Just you're not going to get rich off of it. That's always the hope and dream, right? But I think just for the excitement of it, the fun of it, you pan away, you get down to the black sands, and you try and find some, couple of bucks worth of gold. But it's the challenge and the hunt of it that really is the fun. Um, yeah, we got axes. Maybe that's telling me, hey, dickhead, we need to get some wood going. But then when I look in here, we're looking pretty all right on the wood. Like that was an issue a few times where we didn't have much, but this isn't too bad. Okay, so there's 3 shields plus the one we're holding. Um, Decent enough layout, I guess. 51 arrows. Is it raining outside? I think I hear rain. Nope. Oh yeah, the whole mushroom thing was for when I went nope, it was actually yep, because outside stuff goes in here. And mushrooms, I'm just, the whole mushroom growing thing I was gonna do has to be put on hold. And like I just found out that mushrooms need to be put in flower pots, or don't need to be, they can be, I guess, and I can probably, I don't know about regrowing them, but just having an area for mushroom, it'll look cool, I guess. There's more the procedure of it. But yeah, I actually don't know 100% if you can reproduce mushrooms. I think they just need to be found. But like I said, it'll just look cool and it'll be a place to store them. So all this shit here can eventually be brought out. What's the bucket for, I wonder? That's for potion. What was the bucket? Like, I know what buckets are for, but what did I want it for outside, I wonder, at the time? Trying to remember what your logic sometimes is retarded. Like, I don't honestly remember half the shit. Here. Where is me bucket, lad? There. Me buckets are there, so I'll put the bucket with the bucket. I'll put the bucket with the bucket. Alright. Just working my way through this shit. There's some other shit I don't want. Do we have actual coal in here? It's wood. It's wood. This is so crazy, right? Probably being in my head. Leather. Leather's cool. Kind of been stacking it up for now. And then we're getting to this stuff. The weeping vines, the crimson roots. What the hell is that used for? Tool, I guess, yeah, it's a tool, right? Shears are a tool. This silhouette, like this, look at it. It's very faded. I don't know if that's a glitch. Going right there. Meat stone, pretty good. Damn, that's all right, man. And then this stuff here. So, what would that be under? Yeah, random plants and shit. Oh, look there. Yeah, I guess I don't need more than a stack, example's sake, as I said. Got a couple of weeping vines, twisting vines. So this stuff can get dumped. And so far, this is my best, whoa. This is my best example of what do you call it? Like a garbage chute or whatever. Disposal. Garbage disposal. I'd like to make a safer one, but, yeah. Maybe in time. Well, I guess that's going to do it for this stream, man. I might come back with another one soon. I didn't really want to, harp on too much about what I've been doing, writing out all of this, reference. But it's very interesting just to pick one item and learn about it and say, okay, it's a chain, man. Like, I understand what a chain is, but what can I do with it? And then this way we find out. Apparently in some versions of Minecraft, the chain can be used, or Minecraft Legends, I believe, it can be used in the creation of a mace. So you can use it for weaponry and chainmail armor. So, there's different things to think about with just one item. So that's what I've been working on. I'm going to continue to work on that, thus broadening my horizons, giving me more knowledge, more experience, and thus more builds and opening up other areas of Minecraft. I'm going to be working on the Nether in the background, of course, trying to find this stupid fortress. But other than that, that's where we are. Apart from just gathering some local resources and doing some stuff like that, still have the map to do, still have the track here in the tower rather to do, and just so many jobs. It's just endless, and yeah, it's going to be going for a while. So I'm not in any particular hurry. I just wanted to get back to this because after 2 weeks, you got to either shit or get off the pot. If I don't get back to this, it might just fade off into the distance, and we put too much damn work into this series to just let that happen. So thanks very much for your attendance. Thanks very much for any likes or just watch time. I appreciate it. It's tough to get a new channel going. I mean, I basically walked away from a channel with like 4,400 subscribers or some shit just to start this new adventure. And yeah, it's going all right. Obviously, a little harder to get going to what you would probably imagine, but that's the grind, and we'll get it back to where we need to get it back to. So thanks so much, Silver. Thanks so much to anyone else who happened to watch. And yeah, I may be back with another installment in the Resident Evil 4 playthrough I was doing earlier last week, but I don't know. I live life by the seat of my pants, so you never know. Either way, have a great day. Chat to you again soon.